fight scene. It's an action comedy made by a very auteur Korean director. So I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Who's the director that you're working with?
The director's name is 임영세 감독님.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really like his style. He's a very visual director. And actually in Forged, one of his very early films, Nowhere to Hide, had an influence on me as a filmmaker. And it was quite interesting because I did another film called 늑대 유혹 with Kang Dong-won many years ago, and that 조 감독, that first AD, contacted me and said, I'm working with 임영세 감독님, and we'd like you to come and do something on it as well. So here's my chance. Also, it sort of comes full circle a little bit. You know, I made this film that he influenced me on some of the photography. You know, his style I kind of had some influence on. So now I get to work with him.
Yes.
So that's very very nice when that sort of happens. You get to meet people in the flesh that actually have had an influence on what you've done.
Yeah, kind of meeting your hero a little bit.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And did you ever tell him this?
Yes, I did. We met in his office and I gave him a copy of the film.
Oh, wow. Oh, Forged.
Forged.
And what was his feedback? Did he get a chance to look at it?
I don't know. I don't know. I've been talking with the Cho Kamdok, so he's obviously very busy with the schedule. So.
Well, that's great that you get to work on this same kind of project. What's coming? What's coming for you besides this and other things that are coming?
There's a music video from a London artist that is doing a collaboration with, there's a song between Pixie Lot and Big Bang. They've done a song and they're thinking of doing a music video in Korea. So.
Oh, Big Bang and Pixie Lot.
Together.
Pixie Lot is that famous rapper from
London.
From London, I think. Wonderful.
And then there's also a Hollywood film that wants to shoot in Jeju-do that's contacted my production company. So that's an interesting script too. It's a little bit sort of kyopo characters with a sort of supernatural mudang theme. So.
Well, and these are Hollywood people or what?
Yeah, Hollywood indie.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
So they're trying to work out what Korean actors will be in it and which American Korean actors will be in it.
Yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. So have you ever taught acting? You taught, of course, self-defense. Have you ever taught acting or teaching stunts?
I did.
Yeah?
Not in a formal way. Like I didn't run formal classes, but I used to get together with a group of other actors and we used to workshop scripts and stuff like that. And then I used to run stunt training to prepare people for the type of action that I wanted in my films. So even with Forged, there was maybe 3 months before. I used a lot of gymnasts and acrobats in that film that went to the National Institute of Circus Arts, and then I used professional stunt guys, and I used martial artists. And, you know, again, we don't make sword movies much in Australia, so the sword style in that film is deliberately a mix of very Northern Asian, Korean, Japanese style sword, Chinese style flourishing sword, as well as Western style sword. So I kind of did a hybrid in the style of the action that I wanted.
Wow. Okay, well, now that we're talking about movement and action, You've taught Taekwondo. You've taught Taekwondo as a young youth to adults even. So if I can just come up to you and say, hey, what's different between judo and Taekwondo? How do you answer this?
Judo is it's a contact martial art, a contact sport. It's basically it's about holding, grappling, throwing, tripping, strangling, arm locks. So whereas Taekwondo is more fighting a little bit more from a distance, and it's more about striking, evading, blocking, kicking. So these days, what's very popular, you see a lot in on the television, is what they call MMA, which is mixed martial arts. And, as a child, that was my childhood because my father taught judo and taekwondo. So we had a lot of students that did both, and sometimes we would just mix it up, you know.
Jigudo or something like that. When you have a name for it?
Tak judo? No, I Jampongdo.
Fusion. Oh, okay. Have you ever actually taught the martial arts to different actors and actresses?
Yes. Obviously, on my own film, I taught Nikolai Nikolaev, the young actor. He'd never done martial arts before in his life, and I wanted him to be a young sword master. So, and also Carolyn Bock, I used her in another film, and her background is ballet, classical dance.
Okay.
So I took the martial arts choreography that was very ballet conducive and basically adapted her ballet to make it look like martial arts.
Wow.
And then on the Billy Zane film, I was asked to teach him his stuff.
Oh, wow.
And when I did that, he was like, "Oh, you're good." "Oh, yeah, I'm okay." "Oh, you should be my stunt double." And then it was like, "No, seriously, you should be my stunt double." And about 3 days before filming, the stunt coordinator came up to me and said, "Mr. Zane wants you to cancel your role, give up your role, and become his full-time stunt double on this film."
Wow.
And he had a bald head on that film too, so I would have had to shave my head. And I'm like, no.
Really?
And Billy Zane doesn't get no very often. And for about 2 weeks, he was very not happy with me. But by the end of the film, we were best of friends, and I think he kind of respected that decision a little bit.
Did you explain to him why you said no?
Well, I didn't say no to his face. I said no to the stunt